Hey guys, this is Alan Moore, certified financial planner and founder of Serenity Financial Consulting. Thanks for joining me. So I recently attended an event hosted by Milwaukee FUEL at Splash Studios. So Splash Studio is a painting bar where participants can come in, sit down, and basically are walked through the process of painting an artwork. And it's also accompanied by a bar serving beer and wine. So it's a really neat experience. They have a local artist come in, and that artist basically walks through step by step the process of painting an original piece of art. Now, to be clear, I am no artist. Anyone that knows me knows I cannot paint a square, probably. It's just something I've never done. I can't remember the last time I picked up a paintbrush, and I certainly never painted anything notably as a kid. So I was very uncomfortable looking at this process. I really, had to force myself to sign up for the event. I'm not one that's very comfortable doing things in public that I've never done before. So it was an interesting kind of start. It was an interesting experience. But I will admit I was wrong. What seemed like a really daunting process ended up being a lot of fun and super easy. So the artist basically took every step of the process of painting and broke it down into individual steps, where she would do one piece, show us how to do it, and then walk around and help guide us through the process. And again, it was a lot of fun. And I'll share with you my magnificent painting. And yes, I did do this, as hard as it is to believe. So on my drive home that night, I kind of started reflecting on what I had done that evening, at Splash Studios. And I started thinking about how the process of financial planning should be similar and can be similar to what Splash Studio has done with the process of painting. Again, I'm not a painter, and the thought of, just taking a blank canvas and somehow turning it into something, worth hanging on your wall doesn't compute with me. It doesn't make sense. But when the instructor takes it down to bite-sized pieces of information and shares that and really guides you through the process, it's very doable by even those of us who are not in any way artists. So the point is, I believe the process of financial planning should be similar. You shouldn't walk into and then out of your advisor's office having no idea what's going on. If your investment advisor is recommending certain investment products that you just don't understand, say no. It's okay to say no. Tell them you don't want to be invested in something that you don't understand, that you couldn't explain. They shouldn't be talking over your head. They should not be acting like it's more confusing than it really is. We've been led to believe that personal finances is this really confusing topic, and it's something that's way over most of our heads. And in reality, it can easily be broken down into simple steps that you need to take in order to take control of your finances. So if you ever feel like your advisor doesn't understand that or isn't helping you to understand what's going on in your personal finances, it's okay to walk out the door. So what I hope you glean from this video is that you should be and feel in control of your personal finances. You should not be going to an advisor to turn over your money so that you are no longer involved in the decision-making process. You should be there, and the advisor should be there as a guide, not as the decision maker. So what do you think? Have you ever had an advisor that just constantly talked over your head? Have you felt like you did a good job about being sure you were educated on the decisions? Have you been guilty of, maybe turning over your money and your investments to someone just so you wouldn't have to pay attention to it? Feel free to share in the comments section below. That's all I have for today. Thanks so much for joining me.